The best free games to play in 2023. With high prices around the world and the economic crisis we are living in, spending money on games is becoming more and more a privilege of a small group. In the face of this, the solution that many media enthusiasts have found are free-to-play games or free games. With options to spend money on cosmetic items that do not impact gameplay or having alternatives to buy necessary items through one's own effort within the game, there are currently great options for those who do not want to spend money and still want to play the great games of the industry. Check out the list that Game Insight HQ has prepared with the best free games to play in 2023. Apex Legends. Apex Legends is a free-to-play battle royale game from the same studio that created Titanfall. Players form teams of 2 or 3 and can choose from a variety of characters with unique abilities that influence the team's strategy.
Land here.
There are 2 game modes available: Battle Royale, where 20 teams of 3 players or 30 teams of duos land on an island, searching for weapons and supplies before attempting to defeat all other players, and Arenas mode, where players form teams and battle in elimination matches for a series of rounds until a winner is declared. Apex Legends can be played on various platforms, including PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series XS, Nintendo Switch, PC, Android, and iOS.
Frag grenade sent. Reloading.
Brawlhalla is a free 2D platform fighting game, inspired by Smash Bros., that allows players to battle up to 8 opponents online or locally, with the goal of eliminating them from the arena. With exciting and chaotic fights, the game offers over 40 legends, each with unique moves and abilities, so that players can choose the one that best suits their play style and become the master of the arena. The game has various modes, including online ranked 1x1, 2x2, and a 4-player mode where everyone fights against each other. Like other famous games such as Fortnite and Smite, Brawlhalla also features characters from other franchises, such as Street Fighter, Assassin's Creed, and Avatar: The Last Airbender. Additionally, Brawlhalla is available on various platforms, including PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series XS, Nintendo Switch, PC, Android, and iOS. Call of Duty is undoubtedly one of the most successful franchises in the history of video games, with each new game released occupying a prominent place among the best sellers. However, Call of Duty: Warzone is a different kind of game, as it is completely free to play for all gamers. This battle royale game puts players in teams as they fight intensely and search for equipment and rewards to determine the last squad standing. Currently, the game is in its Warzone 2.0 version, which brings exciting new features to the gameplay. With the open-world DMZ mode, there are a multitude of objectives, fortresses, and hideouts to infiltrate, as well as a twist in the behavior of the safe zone. This way, the game offers a completely new experience for players of all levels, both newcomers and experienced players. Call of Duty: Warzone can be played on several platforms, including PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series XS, and PC, which means that it is available to a wide range of players worldwide.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
Right in the eye.
Battery depleted. Recon offline.
Take those zones and hold them to your last breath.
The game Destiny 2 was initially released at a price of over 200 reais, but throughout its evolution, it has become a free-to-play game, with players only needing to pay for content expansions. Developed by the same studio responsible for the creation of the Halo franchise, Destiny 2 is a first-person shooter game that offers players the opportunity to explore the mysteries of the solar system and experience high-quality combat. By choosing between the game's three main classes, Titans, Warlocks, and Hunters, players can completely alter the way they play and the strategies they use in combat. The game offers the ability to team up with friends and features PvE and PvP modes, with cooperative adventures, an intriguing story, and weekly online events. Destiny 2 can be played on various platforms, including PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series XS, Switch, and PC. Fall Guys is undoubtedly a unique battle royale game compared to others in its category. Unlike conventional shooter games, it's a competition filled with obstacles that Brazilian players often compare to a virtual version of Olimpíadas do Fausto. Each match presents several rounds of increasingly insane challenges until only one player is declared the winner. The game, which is free, features controlled characters that resemble jelly beans and move around the field using movements such as jumping, grabbing/climbing, and diving to fulfill their objectives. In each round of a minigame, a portion of the participants is eliminated until only one player remains in the final round. Fall Guys is available on multiple platforms, including PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series XS, Switch, and PC. The game Fortnite, created by Epic Games, was originally planned to be released as Fortnite: Save the World, a paid game in which players would face hordes of enemies to protect their fortifications. However, with the emergence of the Battle Royale genre, Epic Games added a new mode to the game, which became a huge success and one of the main drivers of the company's status. In the Battle Royale mode, up to 99 players compete against each other on an island, collecting items and equipment to help them win. Although the game was initially associated with shooting and construction mechanics, the Battle Royale mode without construction now allows players to simply have fun shooting with their friends. Fortnite's popularity is partly due to its collaborations with other franchises and celebrities. Avengers, Star Wars, God of War, Halo, The Walking Dead, Resident Evil, Chapolin, Naruto, Dragon Ball, League of Legends, Ariana Grande, and Neymar are just a few examples of franchises and personalities who have partnered with the game. Fortnite is available on various platforms, including PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series XS, Switch, and PC. Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact is an ever-evolving RPG video game that stands out for its addictive gameplay and regular addition of new characters, abilities, and missions. One of the game's mechanics is the gacha system, in which players can obtain new items and characters by opening packs with random shots, and it is possible to acquire enough resources to open these packs without spending money. In addition to the gacha system and vast open world, Genshin Impact offers many other features to keep players engaged. Characters have unique abilities and talent trees that allow players to customize their gaming experience, and there are many main and side quests to complete, as well as seasonal events that offer exclusive rewards. The open world of Genshin Impact is vast and rich in detail, with gameplay elements reminiscent of Nintendo's The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild, such as gliding and climbing. The combat system is another strong point of the game, based on elements of nature, which generates a wide range of variations and requires strategic attention from the player. The game also has a friendship system between characters, where it is possible to increase the level of affinity and unlock exclusive stories and bonuses. In addition, there is a wide variety of challenging enemies and bosses to face, encouraging exploration and player skill development. Another interesting aspect of Genshin Impact is its soundtrack, composed of a mixture of epic music and gentle melodies that adapt to the environment and situation in which the player finds themselves. The voice acting is also very well done, with voices in different languages, adding even more depth and personality to the characters. Finally, the community of Genshin Impact players is active and engaged, sharing strategies, theories, and fan art on social media and online forums, which further amplifies the game's experience and creates a sense of community among fans. Genshin Impact is available for PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, PC, Android, and iOS, making it accessible to a wide audience of players worldwide. With its immersive gameplay, impressive graphics, and exciting soundtrack, Genshin Impact is a must-play experience for action RPG game fans.
The Liyue Qixing.
Marvel Snap. Marvel Snap is a free card game that allows Marvel fans to enjoy the franchise universe in a unique and exciting way. With hundreds of cards available to play, the game offers players the opportunity to experience a variety of Marvel heroes and villains as they build their ideal deck to defeat opponents. The game features dynamic and fast gameplay, making it ideal for players looking for an exciting experience. Additionally, with the frequent addition of new expansions synchronized with the releases of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, players will always have new cards to explore and include in their decks. To make the game fair and balanced, Marvel Snap has carefully planned progression. Initially, the most basic cards are made available, allowing beginner players to familiarize themselves with the game and learn its mechanics. As players progress and gain more experience, more advanced cards are gradually unlocked. This ensures that players face balanced opponents and avoids pay-to-win practices. In addition to the wide variety of cards available in the game, Marvel Snap also offers different game modes for players to enjoy. One of these modes is the Story Mode, where players can follow the adventures of their favorite Marvel heroes in a series of missions and challenges. The game also features special events that occur on specific dates, such as holidays and Marvel anniversaries. These events offer players new missions and unique challenges, as well as special rewards such as rare cards and other items. Another interesting feature of Marvel Snap is the deck customization option. Players can create and customize their own card decks, adjusting them to fit their specific playstyle. This allows players to develop unique strategies to face opponents in exciting battles. For those seeking a social experience, the game also features a multiplayer mode where players can face off against other players in real time. With the ability to challenge friends and players from around the world, the multiplayer mode adds even more excitement and challenge to the game. In summary, Marvel Snap is an exciting and well-crafted game that offers a unique and engaging experience to Marvel fans. With its wide variety of cards, game modes, special events, and deck customization options, Marvel Snap is a game that can be enjoyed by players of all skill levels and game preferences. The game is available for free download on the Android and iOS app stores.
Welcome to Esperanza.
Overwatch 2. Overwatch 2 is a free team-based action game in which each player controls a character with unique abilities, determining their role and strategy in the game. With 5v5 matches, players need to capture strategic points on the map, featuring over 30 characters with incredible visuals that have become icons of pop culture. This popularized the term hero shooter, expanding the game's fan base. The game features a cooperative story mode, where players can team up to face unique challenges and fight against AI-controlled enemies. This addition of a story mode further expands the possibilities of gameplay, offering players the opportunity to explore and immerse themselves in the Overwatch universe. In addition, Overwatch 2 offers crossplay and shared progression, allowing players to have fun on different platforms and devices, with their unlocked items and playing with friends from other platforms. The game also features seasonal events that offer exclusive rewards, such as themed visuals, sprays, and cosmetic items. With vibrant graphics, an exciting soundtrack, and engaging gameplay, Overwatch 2 is one of the most popular games today, attracting both casual players and esports professionals. With constant updates and new features being added regularly, the game continues to evolve and attract new fans. Available on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series XS, Switch, and PC, Overwatch 2 is a dynamic and thrilling experience that has attracted a large community of players worldwide. Since its release in 2016, Pokémon Go has shown skill in keeping a dynamic and exciting game through frequent updates and interesting novelties. Although it started relatively simply, the free game has evolved over time, including new generations of monsters, mega evolutions, levels of friendship with Pokémon and other trainers, casual and competitive battles, among other features. The game's proposal, which uses the cell phone's geolocation to transport players to the magical world of Pokémon, is to encourage the exploration of real locations to capture and train creatures found on the streets. By the way, capturing monsters is a fun and enjoyable task, especially when using the cell phone camera to make the Pokémon appear to be in the real world. In addition to the mechanics already mentioned, Pokémon Go also has seasonal-themed events, which offer exclusive rewards and allow players to capture specific Pokémon for a limited time. These events are a great way to keep the community engaged and enthusiastic. Another interesting element of the game is the ability to create and customize the so-called Pokémon gyms, which function as battle arenas for players from different teams. Players can put their own Pokémon to defend these gyms, which requires strategy and teamwork to ensure victory. The game also allows the creation of friendships with other players, enabling the exchange of gifts and even the realization of battles between friends. This social interaction makes the experience even more fun and engaging. With the pandemic and the need for people to stay at home, Niantic knew how to reinvent the game mechanics and include tasks that allowed the game to be enjoyed without leaving home. In summary, Pokémon Go is a captivating and engaging game that encourages exploration of the real world and social interaction among players. With frequent updates and interesting novelties, it is easy to understand why the game is still so popular after so many years since its launch. Pokémon Go is available for Android and iOS. Pokémon Unite. Pokémon have entered the MOBA-style gaming trend with 5-on-5 player matches in Pokémon Unite, produced by Tencent. Each player selects their own monster to attempt to invade the opposing team's base, leveraging the unique types and abilities of each creature. The wide variety of strategic options that arise from combining 5 different Pokémon makes the game even more exciting. Like other games in the franchise, Pokémon Unite is a free and highly engaging game. It is considered a great experience for those who have never played MOBA-style games, and has received praise from experienced players in this genre. In addition to the emotional appeal of the franchise, players can enjoy an excellent online game completely free of charge. The game can be played on the Nintendo Switch, as well as on Android and iOS mobile devices. Rocket League. Rocket League was one of the games that went relatively unnoticed in the previous console generation, but in a short amount of time, it became one of the most popular and competitive games in the video game industry. This free-to-play game is an unusual mix of cars and soccer that creates an entirely new sport, using the car's turbo mechanics during matches to generate dynamic and entertaining gameplay. Developed by Psyonix, which is now owned by Epic Games, Rocket League is a highly competitive game with a steep learning curve. While it's easy to pick up and start playing, mastering it is a challenge. The rocket-powered cars allow players to perform aerial maneuvers to get to every play before their opponents. Rocket League is available on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series XS, Nintendo Switch, and PC. It's an exciting and enjoyable experience that's worth checking out. Valorant. Considered a mix between Counter-Strike, Global Offensive and Overwatch, Valorant is one of the games with the biggest competitive scene, with tournaments being broadcasted to the entire world. The free-to-play game was developed by the same studio behind League of Legends and consists of 2 teams of 5 players facing off, taking on the role of agents with unique abilities in several rounds. In the main mode, the teams are divided into attackers and defenders, similar to Counter-Strike, where one team aims to plant a bomb at a certain point on the map while the opposing team tries to prevent it. The first team to win the best of 24 rounds wins the match. Valorant is only available for PC.
Last player standing.
Which of these games do you plan on playing in 2023? Let us know in the comments. Don't let your fingers itch and your gaming cravings wander aimlessly. Subscribe to Game Insight HQ now and get daily doses of amazing games, hilarious reviews, and our silly antics that you love. And if you don't subscribe, our game characters will show up at your doorstep and challenge you to an epic battle. We don't want that to happen, do we? So subscribe right now and let's play together.